Sunday's NASCAR Cup Series race at Talladega ended in a way nobody expected. While Austin Cindric celebrated a huge win, the spotlight quickly shifted to something else. Two major drivers, Joey Logano and Ryan Preece, were disqualified after the race. Their cars failed the post-race inspection, and what seemed like a good day for them turned into a disaster. Joey Logano originally finished in 5th place, which would have helped him in the championship standings. But after the inspection, he was pushed down to 39th place, almost last. He also lost all his stage points. He had earned 9 points in the race, but after the penalty, he was left with just 1. This is a big hit, especially since he was already struggling in the 2025 season. Before the race, Logano was in 8th place in the standings. Now he's fallen to 11th, and things are getting more difficult for him as the playoffs come closer. The reason for Logano's disqualification was a problem with his car's spoiler. NASCAR found that one of the bolts on the spoiler was loose. According to the rules, all bolts must be properly tightened. NASCAR's rule book says that all fasteners must stay tight during the whole race. This wasn't the case with Logano's car. Team Penske's team admitted the problem and didn't try to fight the decision. They said the loose bolt wasn't done on purpose and may have come loose during the race itself. But NASCAR didn't take it lightly. The rule is clear, and the punishment was applied immediately. Ryan Preece, who finished 2nd in the race, also got disqualified. His issue was slightly different. His team, RFK Racing, added an extra piece of carbon fiber to the spoiler area. NASCAR only allows 2 shims in that area for superspeedway races, but Preece's car had 3. That broke the rule, and he too was dropped to 38th place. Like Team Penske, RFK Racing did not appeal the decision either. These types of inspections are standard in NASCAR, but 2 big names getting hit at once doesn't happen often. It created a lot of tension and left fans and teams shocked. Both teams tried to calm the situation by not challenging the disqualifications, but the damage had already been done. Logano's problems didn't start after the race. During the race, he was already upset. A radio message from him to his teammate, Austin Cindric, showed how angry he was. Logano was in a strong position to win Stage 2, but then Cindric, who was driving right behind him, had to slow down to avoid hitting Logano. That small lift in speed broke Logano's momentum. Bubba Wallace then passed Logano and won the stage, and on the radio, Logano exploded with anger.
Way to go, Austin. Way to go, you dumb. Way to go. What a stupid He just gave it to him. Gave a Toyota stage win. Nice job. Way to go. That's dumb.
For a team like Penske, which is known for being highly professional and organized, this kind of public anger and technical mistake is serious. Logano's reaction shows how much pressure drivers are under, especially in a season where nothing seems to go right. With only one top 10 finish in the 2025 season, Logano is now in trouble. His playoff hopes are not gone, but the road ahead has gotten much harder. Logano's behavior was criticized publicly, including by Chipper Jones, a respected Major League Baseball veteran who is also a big NASCAR follower. Jones said Logano should have stayed silent instead of reacting emotionally. That shows how far the impact of the incident went. It wasn't just about a race. It became something that people outside the sport were discussing as well. After the race, Logano tried to fix the situation during his media appearance. He tried to sound more controlled and supportive of his team.
I'm surprised that a professional athlete would act in that manner because he's been through it, right? Like I say it all the time, I am very careful to form an opinion on an athlete by their emotions or the way they play the game, because I know from being in that position, when there's that much on the line in a competitive environment, you act a certain way because you're out there to win, right? And you got to be able to shut that off. I would have assumed, him being the athlete that he is and was, that he would understand that and not mouth off on social media like somebody that's never played the sport before, or a sport. It's surprising to me. All I can think is just trying to be relevant still, or something like that. I don't really know exactly why. Like I said, I've never met him. I don't have a reason to dislike him outside of now, but
Experts like Jeff Gluck and Jordan Bianchi, who discussed the issue on their podcast, gave their own opinions, while Gluck defended Austin Cindric. He said Cindric didn't mean to leave Logano hanging. He was just trying to avoid a big crash that could have taken out several cars.
And he goes, what he was mad about is Joey, he didn't push Bubba to the win. He got out of line behind Joey and he didn't push Joey. So, and then they got split 3 wide. But Austin goes on in there. He's like, hey, that was all I could do not to wreck Joey. He says, I was obviously trying to stay there, but I was trying not to wreck everybody. Good call, because he ended up saving his car to win the race. So I think once cooler heads prevail, I would suspect that maybe once Joey gets that explanation, he would probably be more chill about that, because Cindric wasn't like, I'm going to bail on you here, like Logano probably thought. It was, I'm just trying to not like turn you into the wall and wreck the whole field, which again, good decision. So I think I'm team Cindric on that one.
To make matters worse for Logano, his 5th place finish in that race didn't stand. After the race, NASCAR disqualified his result. That meant other drivers moved up in the standings. Kyle Larson moved to 2nd place, William Byron to 3rd, Noah Gragson to 4th, and Chase Elliott to 5th. While Austin Cindric kept his win, the bad news for Logano only got worse. Not only had he lost his temper and gotten negative attention, but he also lost important points that could have helped him in the standings. Before this race, Logano was already having a tough season. He hadn't won any races, and he hadn't even been able to finish in the top 10. This kind of start is worrying for a driver of his level. Now, with the disqualification, his path to the playoffs has become more difficult. Earlier this year, Logano said something important. What you did last year will not be good enough to win this year. That line now feels more true than ever. Everything resets each season, and past success doesn't carry forward. Austin Cindric, despite being at the center of this all, has kept calm and professional. He hasn't said much, which might be the smartest move. Sometimes staying quiet speaks louder than words. Joey Logano is a 2-time NASCAR Cup Series champion. He's won over 30 races in the Cup Series and has a strong fan base. He's known for being mentally strong and performing well under pressure, but now he needs to use every bit of that toughness to turn things around. Team Penske is also under the microscope. They are one of the top teams in NASCAR and expect results and wins. If Logano doesn't improve quickly, the team might start making changes, and that could affect his future with them. It's not just about winning one race anymore, it's about saving his season and maybe even his place in one of the top teams in the sport. The good news is that Joey Logano still has time to fix things. There are several races left before the playoffs begin. If he can stay calm, focus on racing, and stop the negative energy from growing inside the team, he could still have a strong season. Now, before you leave, just don't forget to give this video a like, smash that subscribe button, and also ring that notification bell while you're down there.